Welcome in everyone to a new week of WTA. We got a interesting one for the start of this week. Start of today. I'm getting some kind of echo. I just realized from watching other people's streams, but yeah. Currently, we have no codecaster. We'll get underway shortly. Yeah, definitely an interesting match. I just realized I forgot shirt. We'll need to get that as well. But I did get the next set of scheduling up, so people can sign up already for next week, which I thought would be a good thing to do. Try and get it done before the start of the matches. Yeah, should be good ones. I realized after I did the scheduling that there was a chance that we could have gotten Clop Trip to sign up. If we had Clop Trip, then we would have had the double a rematch for Clop vs Jack, which would have been crazy. But wasn't to be. Alright, getting stream together set up. That should be Flandyman and Drahuska invited. It's always next week for a rematch, yeah. Just need Clop actually remember to sign up. Alright, we got the share chat started. Flandy's in, we're just waiting for Drahuska. Drahuska's in. Alright, I'll drag them into the interview now and get the seed number so we can get that generated, and then yeah, we'll do the regular interview. Hey Drahuska, hey Flandy.
Hi there.
Hello there.
Could we get a seed number from both of you?
4.
4 from Drahuska? And Flandy?
Let's also do a 4.
2 4s. Thankfully 8 is not here to curse it. Maybe just speaking a name will cause that. Who knows? We got 3 3s. 4s are not liking it today. There we are. Finally. 6343493. It's a seed for today.
Looks to be a fun seed.
Surely. Indeed, nice number.
All right. Gotta make sure.
Good luck to you both. Starting with the squeegee corner and then a blank top from the looks of it. Same for Flandy. Yep, nice. Well, yeah. How you going, Flandy? I feel like you've been a little while since we've had you.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. Overall, feeling all right. This is my first tilt in a while, so I wanted to get the rust out. And yeah, feeling all right. We'll see how it goes.
Sounds good. Reader Huska?
I feel okay, and yeah, it's been a little bit from when I tilted as well, so we'll see how this goes.
Alright, yeah, because you didn't tilt last week either, but you versed Jack the week before.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, both of your last matches have been Jack. Well, yep, that's fun. Hopefully a little bit easier than the last one.
Probably we'll see how everything will go.
Yep. You guys both got your timer set up. We just need
Yep.
everyone to drop. How much like pre-practice do you get in Flandy?
About an hour.
About an hour. But the marbles just haven't been coming.
I shouldn't have full sent to level 24, but I did anyway, just for the joke of it, and immediately scuffed. So, yay! But a lot
Twenty-four is
of
okay
a
though.
lot of my but a lot of mine was silly mistakes and just having fun with the marbles. But I haven't had any mistakes that were not my fault accidentally, but more purposely. So,
Purposeful mistakes. That's good.
yeah, yeah. So, hoping for no real accidents today.
Sounds good. But yeah, just I think of. Obviously, we want to wait around for marbles to get in. Obviously, the marble counts aren't quite even right now. There's slightly more on Flandy side than Drahuska, so making sure everyone's dropping.
Drop it like it's hot.
Indeed. But yeah, in news, I was chatting with Pixel recently about tilt change stuff. And he was like, we should get a document of all the stuff we want changed. And I'm like, I guess I'll go and update that document that I wrote a while ago.
I mean, you already have a good chunk of it written down,
Yeah, but
at
like half
least.
of it is not good anymore because the changes to seams and tilt steepness change a bunch of the tiles. But yeah.
True, true.
The other thing is I was thinking about recently in terms of like why all the stuff's been weird recently. I was like, what's actually like the change in the physics engine that did that? Which is a fun thought experiment. Because I was like, before we upgraded the engine, we had models like bouncing off walls, but like that was when the walls were stationary. But then they'd stay on moving walls properly and stuff like that. I'm like, huh. Weird things.
Weird.
Nothing really comes out of it. We got 18 marbles on Drahuska's guys, 17 on Flandy. We're getting there.
17. You mean 19? Okay, no, 20.
Numbers are hard. But yeah, while we're in the match, once we start, do you guys want to be kept in the voice channel or moved out?
Kept in but muted.
Yep, and Drahuska.
Captain.
Alright. Sounds good. Still one marble missing between Drahuska and Flandy. Did one of you guys not drop? Is Flandy not dropping? Oh no, you did.
I did. I dropped.
Who knows? The mystery marble. Well, we
Right.
got 20. I think that's a decent number to go with.
Let's see. Let's see. Is there anyone missing?
Flandy actually trying to spot the name. I would say use the name list from the play menu, but that's completely useless nowadays.
Oh.
Oh, no, okay.
All right.
The 3-person log playlist is not going to be very helpful. But yeah, wait. Okay, no, it was a stream delay. I was like, for a second, there was a 2 bubble gap, and I was like, what is this? And I'm like, nope, Drahuska's just a little bit more delayed. Alright, I guess I'll stop stalling, and we can,
You're stalling?
yeah, let's try and get more bubbles in. We'll see if we got a
They are
Gaster.
still coming.
They are still coming. But yeah. We are getting a couple. We got Tina in.
Yep.
Slowly trickling in, but obviously we can't delay it too
Slowly.
long. We've been here for
Right.
about 10 minutes, so I think it'd be a good time to start. I guess.
Yep.
Are you ready, Drahuska?
Ready?
Are you ready, Flandy?
I'm ready. Are you ready, Dublix?
I think so. We'll go on tilt. 3, 2, 1, tilt.
Good luck, Drahuska.
Good luck.
Right. Good luck, both of you. Quickly semi-to them so we can get to the casting. Oh yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, we got Voco.
Game. I was waiting for the match to start.
Makes sense. Fair enough. But how are you on Voco?
Yeah, I'm good.
That's good. I realize we don't actually have the scorecard set up from last week because I didn't get around doing them myself. I
Yeah, no
remember to
worries.
highlight the matches
I
at
did it.
least, so the VODs are
I
there.
remembered for this week, so they're in there for this week at least.
Yeah. Not the end of the VOD. As I said, the VODs are highlighted, which is the big one because that's like the time sensitive. We can obviously make the match cards after the fact. Not
Yep.
Flandy. You don't go off the board like that.
Eventually, we could do a compilation for the TU YouTube channel.
True, yeah. Try and make shorts of all the great moments.
Yep. I mean, I managed to get the posted on the TUX yesterday, so
Oh,
I don't know if you
nice.
noticed that.
I don't really follow much on X, so
Yeah, I don't know if anyone in chat actually follows the X. Let us know.
yeah. On X, I basically specifically just use notifications on channels that I set notifications for, and that's it. I don't want to use feed. But yeah, they're both on to level 5. Because we went around so long, some people will actually have their marbles stop dropping now, so make sure to safety play to make sure your marbles in, everyone. It's 0.6 second difference game time. Yeah. Very close for both of them. There's been a couple different strategies. I noticed that Drahuska cornered at the start of one of the levels to get a bridge where Flandy just sent forwards. I don't know if the corner was definitely necessary for Drahuska, but obviously sometimes it's just nice to avoid excessive spread that the bridge can cause. There's a chance that it avoids a marble getting caught, so not exactly a definitely wrong answer, but one of those differences where Drew's going for a bit higher consistency straight where Flanny just sent it. On to level 6 from both of them. Right. Flanny getting level caught, but I think these levels are starting to get long enough where, as you see, Flanny just doesn't care. If they get caught on the first tile, they'll probably fly off by the end. Similar approach from Drahuska as well. Looks like Drahuska skips the corner at the top where Flanny takes it. But Drahuska skips it but doesn't actually get 3 through, so a little bit of a mess, but she's close enough to the end that it's not going to be a scuff. It's just a question of whether she loses time or not. And Flandy, because he took the corner, gets through cleanly. And both onto level 7. About 2-second difference. Oh yeah, Voka, what are your thoughts on this match? Do you think you have a favorite or think it's going to be close?
It's probably going to be close. I say the winner is going to be the person who doesn't scuff.
We got Jack here saying he's a bot.
Yep, Jack confirming he's a bot.
Exactly what a bot would say, indeed. But yeah, funny thing recently with all the just bans. Because I feel like the Outer Scon had a wiki, and that wiki's like in protest as well. I haven't actually checked
But
it.
it's really funny though when you realize how hard it is to actually convince Pixel to ban you.
Yeah. Yeah, Flanny's skipping around the outside there. Nicely through.
Raz is making fun of Jack's comment, calling him a bot.
Yes, to the classic dad joke.
No.
That was a person in a different community that always said that if you say I'm and then ... they would just say like, hi, I'm Flyton. I was like, I'm used to seeing that one like very frequently with that person. And then even when that person doesn't say it, other people will say it as a joke. Where are B bot and C bot though? True Raz. We've got TiltersUnite bot in here as well. Nice. Alright. Into level 9 for both of them. Level 10. Neck and neck now. Looks like we have a squeegee into a Z bridge. Will they keep enough holes to skip it, or will they just hope they have the timing? Drahuska's marble count's a bit low for a skip, and Flandy is... Looks like he's going to go for it, but obviously taking the corner. He has a nice amount over though, so... Good spot for Flandy. Drahuska just waits it out. Power shooter not liking the ban. It is what it is.
Does anyone
As-
really like the ban?
Yeah. As Pixel said, supposedly only lost a season, but still not great. Because I think like Nikto also got banned for botting on stream as well. It was like, ah.
I'm like, claim there's evidence, Pixel, but nobody actually knows what it is because you won't tell us.
Yeah. It's like, wow, the people that are like tilting on stream are going to be a little bit more bot-like because they have a little bit of attention taken away with tilting.
But at this point, grinding tilts is a bit risky anyway.
Yeah, apparently now. I'm just curious if did any of these bans hit like race streamers or was it just tilt streamers?
No, it's only tilts. I've never seen a racer get banned yet.
Oh no, Cam I think got banned for a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, but that was Cam. Cam is that weird exception to the rule.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like basically openly botty in tilt. So we're like, ah, Cam, please stop. I think he's better
like,
now, but it was
dude,
like
it's like the only person who actually confirmed botting is the only person to ever be unmanned.
yeah.
It's like, come on. But at least we know that Jack is next in line to be the tilt ambassador.
Yeah, exactly. Clearly that's how it works. You get banned for botting, and then you get ambassador. Yeah. Flandy coming to the end of level 12. Drahuska is a little bit behind. I didn't catch what was the time loss, but... Oh wait, it was a squeegee, yep. Trolling. Just, the whole big thing of the squeegee, that was the difference.
Samara Magma confirming that people actually listen to our commentary.
Hmm.
Who knew people actually listen to us ramble about nonsense?
Yeah, it's a crazy one. Actually listening to the stream in tilts. I thought we just bot dropped.
I know, right?
But yeah, Drahuska splashing through level 13. Flandy down to 4 marbles, but looks like he's under control. Getting thrown out. Drahuska managing to skip that corner in the LTL. Saved up a little bit of time compared to Flandy, but still a fairly big gap to close after squeegee, and then I think this squeegee made her miss the timing on the rotating bridge to the next level, so just a whole bunch of... Actually, no, the squeegee wouldn't change the timing on the next level, but a build-up of lots of different things.
Yep, polite reminder for everyone to check their missions, refresh their missions, log into their missions, because I believe, I think it was last night they updated the login for it. So you might need to re-log in your missions account.
Interesting. But yeah, the match has also been going for another like 10 minutes in, so make sure you're redropping as well, just to keep your marbles on.
Yeah.
We don't have the 50 cap yet, so always spots to get in now. Flandy sneaking through there, oh my god. A little bit of a close call. Drahuska coming in behind him. Lots more marbles and much nicer timing. So it's probably going to make a little bit of the gap they had down to looks like 8 seconds. Do either of them rush the cross ramp? I don't think so, but always tempting. I think the cross ramp timing is a little bit random, so sometimes it's possible, sometimes it isn't, which is the great part. Like, it's sometimes possible to get, but a lot of the time it also isn't. Got toll bars coming up from Flandy. Floating it through. Drahuska gets to the same one. Takes the same approach. But does manage to get under the bar, so a little bit cleaner out of it, but Flandy on to the next level. Drahuska still 8 seconds behind. Didn't make up that much time, even though she got a slightly cleaner tell bars. I guess the realization and committing is a little bit difficult sometimes with them. Nice play the hammer from Drahuska. Splashes the front group through. Flandy not taking the corner. Cross ramp for Flandy. Getting out with a group of 4. Drahuska, same cross ramp. And then a hammer for both of them. It's a wrong directional hammer. Flandy floats around to the crack side with 3. Drahuska should have the time for wrong side and takes it. And her own marble gets flung off the mat. Oh no,
Yeah,
goes back on.
yeah. The wrong side still carries that risk that you won't get the 3 marbles through.
Yeah, the hammer timing's like,
As long as you do, nobody really cares.
yeah.
You just need 3 marbles to be faster than the hammer.
Yeah, and I showed off that apparently it's possible to skip the hammer like go the wrong direction of the hammer at like 45. Which is an interesting one. I think it was 44, and then I decided not to test my fate at 45. Turns out when I'm that far into a run, I should be messing around with hammers. Yeah. End of level 17 for Flandy. It's a bit of an awkward sidesteps. Got another
But
cross ramp.
it's funny that nobody gets banned for botting on your channel.
Yeah.
Ever notice that?
I was gonna make I was like, am I care enough to make a post in the discussions being like, we have streamers that like get caught out while they're streaming botting, and we have a viewer that gets timed out for like a sum total of 45 minutes of my channel while we tell them to stop botting, and they just keep going, and they get banned for a single day.
I mean, well, that is the correct way to deal with the bots, though. That rather than expecting Pixel to just ban everyone for the whole rest of the season.
Yeah, it's like, sure. As
Surely
Pixel
you
said in the
don't
post,
actually need
you should respect the person's channel, but
to respect the. Well, yes, but the person should be respecting the community and the viewers as well.
like, I can understand if it becomes an epidemic problem where like someone's banning like a bunch of streams for like bad dropping. Sure, maybe Pixel wants to step in there, but like if it's like a single stream, because that's how it's worded. It's like you need to respect the streamer. It's like if it's like one streamer that's caused the problems for, surely that should be a channel ban on the streamer's side, not a like type game ban.
Like, I personally don't care. It's like, I don't even need to be playing marbles, and y'all could just drop play. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's equivalent to you saying hello at this point.
Yeah. Level 19 going on to 20. We got 15 minutes left now. Flandy getting through that pyramid. Just got a little bit of spread going on to the cradle. Annoying camera angle there for her, but she makes it work. Level 20 level 20 starting off with a hammer for Flandy. And another pyramid. Should be fine. There's potential for a few drop corner skips here, but see if they take it. But yeah, it's a whole thing. It's one of those ones where sometimes it's like, what is Pixel doing? But it's like, I guess we just have to deal with it. Could be for the greater good, but yeah, sometimes I'm like, I feel like this could be handled better.
I know, you can start by banning the actual known bots.
But it is what it is. Maybe there's a reason why it isn't. Maybe Pixel has more information we don't know. Maybe Jack was just really prolific with his bot plays.
That's the thing. A competent person who actually bots wouldn't get caught so easily.
Yeah, it was one of those annoying things where it's like, in practice, he still has to punish the really obvious bots. Like, you can't just like let obvious bots pass because they do the obvious bot thing. But yeah, I'm curious on the context for the example Pixel gave of saying in your chat to the viewers, "Hey, stop dropping when not live." Is this a
An admission of who actually reported?
No, but I'm like, did the streamer actually say that, or is that an example that Pixel made that isn't actually what happened? Oh, Flandy. Okay, he's good.
Flandy made it in time onto the ramp.
Yeah, just a little bit spooky with the position of the marbles as it flaps extra far down at 21, so very easy to get caught out. But yeah, it's one of those ones where I can't really make a full judgment of what Pixel did because I don't have the full context of like what proof he got given and what actually happened. But I'm like, from the wording, I'm not entirely confident that there couldn't be problems. But
Yeah, but even like the conversations I've had with IB, and it's like, well, he doesn't even want to tell anyone what the evidence is, so we can't really be sure at the end of the day.
yeah. It's like I can understand in it when there's a botting problem to avoid it to like for the quote unquote arms race, but I don't think anyone's be that sophisticated with bots. And if they are, the stuff that's happening to like it's like there's no fixing it. It's just like what?
Well, at the end of the day, it's like the actual bots still aren't banned, so why are we banning the known people who aren't botting? Like if the actual bots were being banned, I say okay, maybe he has something, but
Yeah, some
like,
accidental people hitting the crossfire, but it's like nope. Just...
Yeah, but see, the Stream Deck button push was getting banned, but according to IB, it's like everyone does that. It's like it's not that in itself is not a bannable thing.
Also to note, Drahuska actually passed Flandy now on level. No, never mind. Wrong way around. I was like, end of levels. No, Flandy just finished level as Drahuska started. I'm like, wait, did Drahuska just pass Flandy? Wow.
I mean, I don't see the racers who push their Stream Deck buttons get banned.
Yeah, I realized that I should have probably because there was an opportunity we had where a Marble Fest streamer dropped for like an hour after I swapped from tilts to marble up. I did like an hour of marble up, and for the entire time I had a race streamer that got into Marble Fest just dropping in my stream, and I'm like, huh? It's like, oh, right. It happens to race streamers as well, but I just don't know if they get reported. All right, Druska now under 23. We got 10
or
minutes
maybe
left.
the race streamers are actually more respectful of the fact that people are going to do that, and they're like, I know you're real, so I'm not going to waste my time reporting you.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, we could have reported someone for that because it was like, yeah, a solid hour or something, and I'm pretty sure in chat and I like verbally said, hey, we're not doing tilts anymore. You can stop dropping. And they just kept going. I was like, huh. And then afterwards they got Marble Fest. So, as auspicious say, the people that bought and stuff get ambassador in Marble Fest. But that was like a joke from like a year ago or something when it happened. But just comes up again because of the more recent. Like, yeah. What is going on with the pixel side stuff?
My personal opinion, Pixel should be pushing button streamed on your stream deck is not allowed. So if you keep doing it, you do so at your own risk and call it a day.
I think he's basically wording it like that, but without saying it directly. Drahuska crazy skip onto the cross ramp. Sorry, not cross ramp. The cradle to
Do the stream deck button pushing?
I mean, basically how I read the announcement from Pixel was basically saying stream deck button pushing is not okay because of the whole like you need to pay attention to the streams you're in, and like obviously.
Okay, but at that point, why don't they just outright say it? Cause the hubbub that it will cause in this community, anyways.
Well, no, because
and then we can all move on.
He's not saying you're not allowed to do it. It's just you have to actually pay attention to the streams that you're dropping in.
Which is essentially a soft ban on Stream Deck button pushing, in my opinion.
It's a tool,
and just make it official.
It's one of those things where it's a tool, and depending on how you use it, I effectively feel like what the case it is. It's like in theory you could be botting, and it'd be fine if you're actively checking the chats, and the bot is just like an automatic thing to get you in. I think people will be fine with that if you're actively like keeping up with whether you want the command on or off.
But that just brings me in a whole other set of questions. Is like, isn't botting supposed to be illegal no matter how you do it, and why are there exceptions to this rule?
It looks like the policy right now is just if you're actively paying attention to the streams, you're fine. But obviously, there could be more details in other cases where Pixel's talked about it in more detail. But based on the announcements, it's like, yeah, you can basically bot as long as you're like actively paying attention to the stream. And it's like, it doesn't matter how you drop. It's just as long as the drops are done with respect to the streamer. Flandy with the drop corner skip into a cradle. Nice, like a 3-through. And Drahuska going to 25 as well.
Yeah, that was a risky skip on Flandy's part, but you know, we got Samaf around. We gotta set the bar for Samaf in the next match.
When Samaf plays the next match, gotta make Samaf want to go for even crazier skips. Have him ball out.
I mean, I think this is one of the longest we've gone without actually seeing a scuff from either side.
What skips? Samaf says you missed it.
I probably jinxed it by saying that, but
you say that the Drahuska has this happen. Drahuska's camera does not like drop corners. She might have to zoom out. She might actually have to zoom out for once. Or she just goes upside down. Okay, yep. Drahuska refuses to zoom out.
A valid way to do it.
It's like, objectively, I don't think that's the best camera decision, but I guess if you don't want to touch the zoom button, it works.
Flandy.
Oh god, Flandy.
Flandy. Flandy, if you lose a marble, please at least save the rest. You know you're listening.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, no, maybe no.
I think there's a couple ways to save that, but none of them were particularly amazing.
Okay, Flandy, just save the two. Make our lives easier.
But yeah, very tough one there once the marbles are split up. Staircase is always like that. Yeah. Unfortunate one there from Flandy. Very good tilting up until that point, though. Just, yeah. Get caught out slightly with scatter, and then you're like, oh, right. I assume it was like getting, I couldn't exactly see, but I'm assuming it was getting caught on the top of the hill. Some I was running ahead, the rest stay behind. Quite easy to have happen. Especially when you have a staircase beforehand, you're sort of asking for weirdness to happen.
At least we got through most of this without the scuff, so I'd say hooray, but
Yeah, both tilts getting to 25 and like with 5 minutes to spare is very impressive. They're both tilting quite quickly, so yeah, having no scuff while that's happening is very good to see. Yeah, one of those sorts of unfortunate pending doom things where once you're tilting at that pace at 24 plus, you're going to get very close to small scuffs all the time, and eventually one will catch you out. Just unfortunate it happened to Flandy first. Could have easily happened to Drahuska as well. Because she had a really close call on like a cradle entry on, I think, 24. So 23 or 24. She like skipped up the sidewall with 3 while it was closed. Oh, and then 26 got a pin fill to Triple Island. And now Drahuska just slams through the tile and skips 3 or 4 through and just takes it fast. Surely. Aww. She'd already won the match. Surely she could go for that. It saves like 14 seconds. It's crazy. No Triple Island skip today, but we have them next match. Indeed, Seth, will you go for them? But yeah, they're not very good for saving marbles. I like almost always lose half my marbles when I go for them, if not way more. So I respect the decision not to go for it, but still. Scuff before that level that can use Triple Islands, yeah. Or you get a spot where you can actually do it with the Triple Islands, because it's very easy to have a level that doesn't let you do it either. But yep, we got a minute 30 left. Just going down those stairs, not taking the gap, which is, I think, the good play there. Flowing through the bumpers. And on to 27 with dark blue skies, but she only has 50 seconds left, so I don't think we're going to get much further, but...
can you imagine if we got Pixel to sign up for WTA, the amount of people who would be getting banned with all these fish commands?
Yeah, I did find it funny when I actually watched this stream, because the whole idea of the bad from the fish command is because you're going on a fishing trip. Like, this is so stupid. Flandy's got this right. Flandy can finish 27 in 10 minutes. Flandyman can, right?
Yeah, it still hasn't been confirmed if Flandyman can even. We know he can odd. We just don't know if he can even.
Right, but 27 is an odd level, so clearly Flandyman can then.
Fair enough.
The math checks out.
Yeah, it does actually check out. You are correct about this.
I think I'd add a negative timer so I don't actually know when 10 minutes is up, so, oops. I messed up the
mean,
timer.
and we could just go to like 2:46 or something like that then,
Yeah.
or the 46th minute, I guess.
No, we started it at, like, exactly 10 past, so it'll be at
Yeah.
10:02 when it finishes. There's no way you can get 27 in tennis. Not with that attitude.
Yeah, Flandy, that's what they say, fame, and then you somehow end up warping to level 10 by channeling Fowler and Smash simultaneously.
We got 2 trap tiles for Drahuska here. If only it was 3 in a row. Oh, Flandy. I had a weird thought recently. I don't know if it would be a good idea or a bad idea, but for the squeegee tile, if they didn't have the squeegee extend the entire tile length, but instead they cut it slightly short, so there would be space to get around it, whether that would be make the tile harder or easier
Ooh, for the puzzle one, or
for the Z one.
no, I mean,
If you cut it short so that it didn't give you a corner on the entrance or exit, so like it was cut short to the sidewall of the
right.
like,
So then you wouldn't have to wait for the timing for like the spinning bridge and stuff.
yeah, so you didn't have to wait for the time of the spinning bridge and whatnot.
Then you'd
But-
just be able to float it.
But you'd lose the corner at the start, so you can't just like slam into the tile and take a corner. You'd have to like time it in to get the corner. I think it would like
I mean, for
completely
the-
destroy new tilters though, but it'd be like a really good change for like experienced tilters. So I don't think it'd be a good idea, but I'm like, huh, that's a change that you
I
could do.
mean, for the higher level one, for the higher level version, I guess.
Yeah, but the main reason I was suggesting it was so that you could make it faster, because then the timing doesn't matter as much. So you have to wait, like, because the complaints you get is either it's too fast, it's too hard for new tilters, and when it's too slow, it's just like, oh my god, we have to wait for this. Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, Drew's good
Completed
finish.
refer to. Like I've at the point where it's like I could wait for the squeegee, but it could take forever, so I'm just gonna send it.
Yeah, it was like I saw Jack doing percentage tilts and he'd skipped it because he was just like, yeah, we had like 2-3
Not worth
squeegees
the
level.
wait.
Just yeah, can't be bothered waiting. Yeah, Drahuska finished off 27. As Flandyman said, unlikely that he'll finish 27 himself. So I guess we can start
You
doing
just
interviews
drag
now.
Andy in.
They're both already in here. We just have to unmute them.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh yeah, you can take your pick, Foco.
Just unmute Flandy. Drahuska's
Drahuska's focused.
helping.
Alright. Hey, Flandy.
Flandy.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Yeah. Hey.
So yeah, good tilting from you. Just unfortunate. What happened with that scuff at 25?
On 25, a marble went ahead onto the onto that split window room there, and so I went to pull back, and then that's when the kerfuffle began. Almost saved it, but you were just that unlucky marble on the far side that just fell off. Almost saved it, but not quite.
Yeah, so basically it's split over the top of the ramp, or
Yeah. No. No. So so a marble went ahead
Oh, by like
and
the
actually
full
got
tile.
onto the next tile.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, and so I pulled it back, thinking I could get the full stop on that horizontal block there, but one of them snuck past, hitting the back of the stairs, and then that's when the split began. And so trying to save it almost worked, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, it was a very
I get the
weird spot.
impression that the marbles decided to not follow the plan like they tend to do.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't go according to plan, but sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. But
So-
overall, I am not upset with my performance today. I felt like I had good speed, I had some good saves, some good skips. But yeah, overall, Drahuska did a great job, and I am not disappointed with either of our tactics today.
Yeah, it's another one of those cases where Drahuska might have been behind you, like you were tilting ahead, but she was keeping the
Yeah.
pressure up that you sort of felt like you had to be going faster. And
Yeah.
so eventually someone's going to scuff if you're keeping that pressure up the entire time. 'Cause I think Drahuska's
Yeah.
slowed down a little bit now. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, the tilt in itself, really good. A few like close calls that you clutched out there, getting down to 3
Yeah.
marbles
Yeah.
and then just
Yo,
scraping by.
the skip onto the cradle on 25, that was unintentional. I was hoping that I could get the stop before, and then I just had 3 that were like, nope, you're just going to be on the cradle. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought that does not look like an intended skip, but if it was, nicely done.
Also, Drahuska, we unmuted you since you didn't start the level yet, but yeah.
Hey.
Hey, yeah, I guess as I was saying before, a couple close calls there, but good tilting overall for it.
Yeah, some questionable stuff.
The squeegee on it was like 10 or 11.
Yeah, I mean, you know me. I don't look forward, so I didn't even like. No.
Was there too much stream delay for
to-
when I called out there was a squeegee on that level?
A little bit, yeah.
Unfortunate. But and then there's like a couple close calls we like rode up onto a cradle. I think that was a big one that I saw. Any
Yeah.
other?
I think there was one more. Mostly because of these drop corners.
Oh yeah, the one where you
They-
looked
they-
like down up through the drop corner because you refused to
Yeah.
zoom out.
I am not zooming out or in because then I won't find this zoom that I use normally, and it's just like, yeah. No thanks.
Fair enough. Don't want to attempt to learn how to tilt with different zoom levels.
Yeah, I mean, I tried before zooming out and tilting like that, but it is so much different tilting like that. So yeah, and it just doesn't feel good for me.
Yeah, I think it's one of those ones where it's like, it depends on how you sort of perceive the marble speed. Sort of, if it's a bit weird, but it's like, if you're used to a consistent zoom level, you're used to just like how far the marbles move on your screen over time. But when you play different zoom levels, you have to basically do it based on like how far you expect the marbles move on the board. Which yeah, it's a fairly different thing, so understandable not wanting to like try and mess with the zoom too much. But definitely one of those skills that can help you out in situations like that where you're like, okay, I now need to zoom out so I can actually see what's going on.
But I mean, you can look around anyway, so why?
I don't think that way of looking around is particularly amazing to do though, but you made it work, so
Probably not.
well done.
Yeah, it works somehow.
We got Ada here now. She didn't forget about her match. Nice. He did forget.
Oh, Aiden.
But yeah, as I said, good tilt from you both of you. Definitely like good pace getting to. Like yeah, you managed to get to 27 by the end. I think did you feel like you slowed down a bit after
Yeah,
scuff?
I did slow down a little bit after that. I was like, yeah, okay, now I can just chill a little bit at least.
So yeah, if we kept up the pace, there's a chance we could have gotten a bit closer to 28. But yeah, still a good tilt pace from both of you getting to that basically would have had the chance for 27, 28 if you kept the pace up without a scuff. Just yeah, unfortunate from Flandy, and congratulations Drahuska for sort of keeping it together the entire way through.
GG to you too as well. I was planning. You did great. So
Thank you very much. Congratulations on your win, and cannot wait for the next rematch of ours.
thank you, and yeah, anytime.
Did everyone mess up the times? 'Cause apparently Aiden just thought it was later.
That's why I went and tagged everyone.
Yeah, true. That's why the card is useful. But yeah, anything to shout out from either of you? I guess we start with Drahuska.
Ah,
Oh,
okay, I
Nothing
did not
really.
get that.
Nothing
then-
really around. I mean, no MLT for me. So that's the thing, and just be there around. We'll see how
Yeah.
things go.
Not next week, but the week after. So I've posted the WTA times for the next week, but the week after, I'll be away. So it's the off season edition that won't be running because I won't be here. A good time for my
That's
break to happen
interesting.
when we would be here. Flanny just stream disappeared.
Okay. Yeah. Streaming error. Disconnected from the streaming server. Please check your internet connection. But I have full bar, so why did you disconnect?
Unfortunate. Anyway, do you do anything,
Oh well.
anything you want to shout out, Flandy, before you go?
Just thank you very much for putting the match together. It's always fun going up against Drahuska. Drahuska's a great tilter, and so it's nice showing my skills against her. But yeah, great casting, Vocal and Dublix, great match, Drahuska, and cannot wait for the next one. Make sure you stick around, people, for the next match, which is Samaf versus Ada.
Yeah, indeed.
Let's do it.
Thank you both for playing. We'll go into a short break and then run an ad, and then we'll be back after that. Looks like it'll be about 6 minutes break. Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone. Yeah. See you all in a bit.
Bye.
Bye-bye.